Welcome back, gamers. Today I'm going to review Titanfall 2. Now, if you've never played the Titanfall series before, the game came out a while back. It was a multiplayer-only game, really hyped, and then eventually it was pretty much a failure. But this time around, they included a single-player campaign. And many people and myself thought it was going to be a tacky experience where they just threw it in for the heck of it, just to sell the multiplayer again. But I was surprised at how well the single player is done, the story between man and machine, and giving us a little bit of a background on the world of Titanfall. Now, the story of the game starts off with you playing as Jack Cooper, who is a militia rifleman training to be a pilot. The pilots in the game are an elite classes who's able to control Titans, giant robot machines. They're also able to utilize technological advantages over their enemies. Now, after Jack Cooper was dropped on the planet Typhoon, which is an alien world, with his unit, they were attacked by a mercenary group called Apex. Eventually what happened is their captain, Lastimosa, dies in combat, and he transfers the Titan code to Jack Cooper, enabling him to become a pilot. And from there, your adventure begins to rendezvous with Major Anderson to figure out what the IMC is up to. Most of the levels in the game and the single player experience was pretty linear. You go straight through it, but they were open to a lot of choices you can make, different path you can take, and also many ways to approach it. You can approach certain choices with stealth, but eventually it'll lead to big gunfights. The best thing about this game was definitely the story behind how Jack Cooper interacts with the robot BT-7274, and the interaction enables you to have choices in dialogue, which is quite interesting. I definitely love the writing the game has done, great narration, great soundtrack, and also great voice acting. But the only thing about the game, even though the single player is fantastic, it doesn't really warrant another playthrough. It's a one-time ride for me, because the single player, even though great, it doesn't really have much replayability value to it unless you're trying to collect all the helmets and also playing master mode. The enemies in the game, the bosses you fight, the main villains of Apex Mercenary Group, none of them were really memorable to me, so that's the other reason I didn't want to replay the campaign again. However, I gotta say, hands down, there were two really cool levels in this game. One of my favorite was definitely the mission where you play around with time, and that's as much as I'll tell you because I don't want to spoil it, but once you play it, you'll see for yourself. It was a really cool level design. Now, in order to utilize 4K and play this game with the highest settings, you definitely need a 1060, 1080, or even 10x Pascal. My 10x is a Maxwell version, so in 4K, it struggles between 45 and 50 FPS, so I had to turn some settings down. So this game is the first game to make my Titan X Maxwell struggle. Anyways, I'm waiting for the next chipset, so I'm looking forward to replaying this game sometime in the future with all the graphics on high. In 4K, this game looks absolutely amazing. As for the multiplayer aspect of the game, there's a lot of new loadout. There are boosters, there are certain different guns you can level up and earn. There's a lot of unlockables that you have to really earn points for. I'm a low level, I'm a scrub, so I don't have all the stuff unlocked yet. But from what I can see, it is really fast paced. A lot of you guys out there are damn good at this game. You guys are pro, especially those people that are good with twist shooters. So you kind of have to get used to it, get used to getting shot a lot until you learn the play and also the powers that are available in the game. But the best thing about this game is definitely the work on the Titan. They might not like how the Titans are changed because now they're not as powerful as before. They're not self-healing, etc. You have to steal batteries, put in your friend's Titan. You can call Titans faster than you can think, as long as you can get kills and build up points for it. The other thing is that the Titans this time around are more precious. They're like paper. You have to defend with them, you have to think a bit, you have to maneuver, you have to kick ass, otherwise you're going to lose your Titan. Some of the newer things you'll see in this game is also the variety of modes in the game. Attrition is back. Attrition is the star mode. Everybody loves attrition. It is a great mode to play. It's the star mode. You gotta play attrition. Thank God it's back. And the other thing is that now they included this whole network thing, like a guild that you can join. I'm gonna join Harambe Drop Squad because we believe in Harambe. He's always with us. But here's the final answer to the question people have been asking me. Is the game fun? Yes. Is it worth the money? Yes. Is it better than Battlefield 1? I can't compare them both as the same game. They're both different games. It's good in its own. Definitely, if you're a Call of Duty fan and you're tired of Call of Duty, check Titanfall 2 out. As for people who are looking between Battlefield 1 and this game, so far, Battlefield 1 has won me hands down. But the crappy thing that happened to this game is the fact that it released after Battlefield 1 and also before Call of Duty Infinity. So hopefully the player base builds up in terms of sales from the word of mouth, because so far this game is really fun and it's really enjoyable. So if you want to check this game out, please do support it. If you want to see a Titanfall 3, As for the community in the game so far, you know, the game itself is just really fun to play. There's no death ratio in the game, just kills. And from seeing the kills, people don't really complain about each other. They don't really say, hey, you suck ass, or any of the words towards each other. So far, the community has been really swell, even though I suck ass, to be honest with you. But I'm getting better. I'm getting kills. So anyways, check out this game, guys. Thanks for watching. And remember to scribble, thumbs up, and come back for more reviews. Thanks for watching. Game on. Alright, it looks like our team has lost this, but it's okay because I'm gonna escape the planet. Time to get in the ship. I get better. Hell yeah. Yes. Haha. Wait, what happened? No! No! No!